name is Amanda, and welcome to the Done Creative. For today's Pick a Card reading, we're going to be figuring out what you can expect for the week ahead. And these are timeless weekly readings, so whenever it is you're watching this will pertain to your life. Say you're watching this on a Thursday, this will run you this Thursday, today, whatever day you're watching it, through that same day of the week next week. And if you're new to Pick a Card readings, I just ask that you close your eyes, take a couple of deep cleansing breaths to try to center your energy, and focus in on piles number 1, 2, or 3. And if more than one pile calls out to you, there may be messages in each pile for you. And once you've selected your pile or piles, you can go ahead and check the description box below for the timestamps, and I also try to pin them as the top comment. Remember, these are general readings, so only take what resonates and leave the rest behind. So without delaying this any further, I'm going to give you a moment to meditate on the cards, and I will see you over at your reading. Alright, group number 1, let's go ahead and find out what you can expect for the week ahead. And we're going to go ahead and start with your one oracle card, one tarot card, just to see the overall energies, any themes that are standing out, and then we'll use the rest of the cards to get more guidance. But we have the Princess of Torches in this deck, and it is normally considered the Page of Wands. So to me, many of you are going to be having this new, creative, exciting idea. And it may even seem a little bit out of this world because this person is flying through like fireballs in space. They're holding that Ace of Wands energy, like, yes, I'm taking action in the direction I want to go. And then there's a little kitty cat just asleep and along for the ride on their back. So you may be really close to your animals this week if you have any, or just seeing a lot of cat symbology or different animals are coming up in your awareness. But there is something you're really excited to take action on, whether you're applying for a new job or telling your crush that you like them. There's just this exciting energy of something new beginning. But pairing that up with the Two of Ink, the medium card here, this to me, it says here, balance, purpose, and setting. So this to me is just really showing you taking this new direction in life, but really being able to also balance all the other areas of life, or just keeping everything moving without like any hitch in your step, any hitch in your giddy up as you take on this new exciting role. And for many of you, this could be some back burner fun project or hobby, or even friend that you haven't heard from in a while that's coming into your life again this week for something new and refreshing for you. But I'm also being drawn to the word medium here, and I know they mean it like medium, like what medium you are using to create something, but I'm actually taking this as like a spiritual medium, someone who converses with those on the other side. So many of you may be getting spirit communication in your dreams or through your thoughts from crossed over loved ones, other people's crossed over loved ones, your own guides, your own angels. That's really going to be a theme for a lot of you this week, just really feeling very spiritually tapped in, and it's beautiful. So let's go ahead and figure out what else you can expect this week. Okay, so first and foremost, I'm being drawn over here to this closure card. So there may have been the end of a tough cycle in your life that you have been experiencing over the last few weeks, and this Princess of Torches here is just showing you that you really are moving on from whatever this was in your life. You're ready for something new, ready for something exciting as a result of this closure. I mean, I just heard the word bittersweet, so for some of you, it could be something really exciting, but kind of, bittersweet, like a child graduating or moving, having a birthday or moving to a new place, but you're gonna miss your old place kind of vibe. But also with this daydream card, it says here, imagination, allow your mind to wander, and quiet time. So many of you will be, with this balance, purpose, and setting card, and this creative energy here, you may be really needing time alone to really contemplate and figure out a new game plan or the direction that you're going. But many of you will be actually getting a lot of information in your dreams. That's the second time that I've had that inclination for you guys. So keeping a dream journal, writing it down, looking up what the symbology of the dream means. For example, if you dream that someone handed you a yellow rose, look up what a rose means in a dream, what a yellow rose means in a dream, what the color yellow represents in a dream, and that will really help you get in touch with what it is your subconscious, your guides, your angels, your crossed over loved ones, your higher self are trying to tell you this week. And I do apologize if you can hear the wind. It is very whippy out there, so I do apologize for that. With the number 27 here, 2 plus 7 is 9, the end of a difficult cycle. That closure many of you are getting this week could be surrounding a relationship. And that doesn't mean you're actually walking away from the relationship, though for some of you it can. But for most of you, this feels like the closure of something that's really been hard for you guys to work through. It's like you've come to the conclusion, wow, that wind is really crazy out there. You guys have really worked through whatever was going on and you're ready for some new cycle within the relationship, the gift of connection, but also pairing that up with that medium word here, connecting to your guides, your angels, your crossed over loved one. I do see someone watching this that had lost a twin flame or a soulmate, someone that they loved dearly, they lost them, they crossed over. This is just letting you know you will be getting communication from them this week. This could even have been a child you lost, a parent you lost, someone very, very close to you that you just are so excited to hear from or reconnect with. You will be getting that connection through your dreams, through your thoughts, through your meditations, however it is this person comes to you. Maybe they're sending you feathers or pennies or a bird messenger. You know, it's going to be different for each of you, but look for the signs from spirit because you are connected this week. Crown chakra energy. Okay, for my couples and singles that chose this pile, you guys have this card here. I'm going to read it and then break it down for couples and singles alike. Beware of what you are projecting, for the qualities you admire in one another are qualities you both possess. Equally so, the qualities you don't like are also your own reflection. So, yes. For my couples, you could be closing out that cycle where you're projecting your stuff onto your partner and your partner's projecting their stuff onto you, and you're coming into a more healthy, balanced cycle. Remember balance with this card here. It's going to feel a lot lighter energy, something you can actually work with where you're not feeling like you're butting heads or your words are falling on deaf ears. This feels like a new cycle within your relationship. And for singles, maybe you are really working through some past resentments or baggage that you have been carrying around from other past relationships and exes and unrequited love and crushes that you had in the past. You're really working through that and getting in connection with your own higher self through meditation, your dreams, to really figure out what is this fun, new, exciting path in romance for you this week and in the future. It feels really good and supported, but there is this sense of healing going on here under the surface that I think many of you have been working on in weeks past, where you're going to start seeing that healing really pay off in your life. So I hope that resonated for you, group number 1. You will have to let me know below what you thought and if it resonated. And as always, you guys, thanks again so much for all your likes, comments, shares, subscribes, and all the things. And I really truly do hope to see you back at the Done Creative. All right, bye. All right, group 2, let's go ahead and find out what you can expect for the week ahead. And we're going to go ahead and start with this Oracle Tarot and Tarot card and get additional guidance from the others. Go ahead and find out what we have here. We have the Six of Pentacles and the Mirror, truth, inquiry, and reflection. So this is beautiful energy. You guys are really coming into your own this week, really owning that authentic self, which I think is really beautiful. But this is coming much like group number 1. There's a theme already developing in this week that as a result of healing and work that you've put into your own life, your own self, your own projects, you're really going to start reaping the benefits or seeing that pay off in life. And some of you may even be able to reach out a helping hand to others, but others of you are receiving help from somebody, monetary help, physical help. I see someone being offered to someone wants to babysit your children so you can have a night off or something like that, where it may not always be monetary, but someone's really stepping up to the plate to help you, and you may really feel the need or desire to do that for other people in your life that you maybe see struggling, offer a helping hand, or to do something for them so they don't have so much on their plate. So with this Mirror card, I'm really seeing that maybe you'll see a lot of your own inner beauty reflected out in the world and in your relationships this week. But many of you will be asking really deep questions and really reflecting on how far you've come and then how far yet you have to go with any projects or goals or just where you want to be in life. It feels like you're really supported with your guides, your angels, and you may be even discovering the truth about yourself, that you are more capable than you give yourself credit for, which is really beautiful because a lot of us like to sell ourselves short or self-sabotage, but this week, no. You are owning how amazing you are, and it feels really good. So thank you guys for stepping up to the plate and owning you're awesome, because you are awesome. But with the Six of Pentacles also, I'm just seeing, normally in the Rider-Waite depiction, they are holding a scale, balanced scale. So you guys are really balancing out different areas of your life where maybe you spent a lot of time introspecting. Now you're really allowing yourself to spend more time with other people, or vice versa, where you're kind of balancing out your energy. So let's find out what else you have this week. I totally love this, you guys. I don't look at the cards before I get them all laid out, but I was talking about balance right as we were done with this card here, and look, Hawthorn card, balance, elemental kingdom. Yes, you are finding this sense of peace, tranquility, and balance in your life. For some of you, my star seeds, my light workers, my earth angels, you may really be connecting to the elemental realm this week. Maybe even the sky elementals, the sylphs, asking them to come in and clean the air in your area. If you see a lot of spraying going on or just pollution going on, you can always call in those elementals to come and clean the pollution and clean the area. But you are doing much the same thing in your own life. You're just cleaning out the crevices and the pollution in your own life. So for some of you, you may be releasing a toxic relationship or just toxic thoughts about yourself. You're like, I'm not having it this week. I'm seeing the truth of how amazing I am, and I'm going to live that truth all week and probably into the future. It's beautiful. And then cleanse and protect. What I say about them coming in to clean, you guys are really cleansing your own aura, your own space, your own energy, and the place around you, even outdoors as well. Maybe you're doing energy clearing, energy cleansing, energy protection, lots of meditation, healing stuff. You're still really going through some healing, but you've really been doing the work as well. And for some of you, that work you've been doing may just be on your own physical body to prepare yourself to create new life. Or those of you who are pregnant, you've really been taking care of yourself because there's a little baby there. Those of you who aren't pregnant, don't plan to get pregnant, you're a guy, what have you, you just are really finding that fertility, that abundance within yourself, and finding ways you can help others, and ways, as a result, others are helping you. The universe is really helping and supporting you. This helping hand that you may be receiving could even be from some sort of spirit guide or crossed over loved one, is really helping point the direction of what your next step is, or really helping something that you've really put a lot of work into pay off. And now my right ear is ringing, and I feel like I just changed altitude or something like that. My ears feel very, like, the hearing feels very narrow. I don't know if you can understand what I'm trying to say with that, but it feels like I'm hearing through straws that are in my ears kind of vibe. So it's like you're really zeroing in on cutting out all the noise and really hearing just what spirit, just what your own higher self, and just what those who mean a lot to you are saying from their heart. That's what I'm taking from that message about the weird kind of shift in my ears there. But I'm also being really drawn to this number 1 here on the Cleanse and Protect card. New beginnings coming for you, but it's as a result because the 10 is the end of a cycle. You're ending a cycle. I think with many of you, this is a cycle of your own belief systems, the way that you treat yourself, the way you treat your body. You're really changing that up, and I do apologize if you can hear that noise. That is actually the wind. It is whipping and wailing out there, so I apologize. It's shaking my whole house, so amazing. The winds of change I just heard, so maybe there's a message in that for you as well, that the winds of change are here to really help carry your goals, dreams, wishes, desires forward, and really help you create some abundance in your life. But yes, going back to this solar plexus here, confidence, really seeing the truth of who you are on that soul level and letting that shine into this world. So let's go ahead and find out what you have to expect in your love life. Beautiful image there. Very solar plexus as well. Solar and sacral and root, very lower chakras. You're really grounding your energy this week, group number 2. So that's beautiful. So for my couples and singles, I'm just going to read it here and then break it down for you guys. Transformation. Your relationship with one another is about to deepen. Love conquers and transforms all things. So for those of you who are my couples, you are just really leveling up in your relationship, and it's as a result of all the self-care and self-love you've given to yourself. You're going to see that reflected from your partner to you and in the relationship itself. You're really transforming and leveling up to something beautiful, something that's more supportive and more lighthearted, not so serious or difficult, especially if you've been having a bit of a difficulty in your relationship. For my singles, you are transforming yourself. You are seeing the beautiful king or queen that you are, and really, self-love, self-care are really important for you this week, because your self-care message is to cleanse and protect your energy, your space, different relationships that you're in, not allowing people to overstep your boundaries. And as a result of this transformation you're doing this week, you're really making yourself more physically and energetically attractive, to those who may be looking to find someone to connect with. And I feel, especially if you're kind of on the prowl or looking for a love connection, for some of you it actually could happen this week, because you really are feeling yourself, and I love it so much. As a result of you treating yourself, you are feeling yourself. So I love that message so much for you guys, but you will have to let me know below what you thought and if this resonated. And as always, you guys, thanks again so much for all your likes, comments, shares, subscribes, and all the things. And I really truly do hope to see you right here back at the Done Creative. All right, bye. All right, group number 3, let's go ahead and find out what you can expect for the week ahead. And we're going to be starting with this oracle card and this tarot card. All right, so you guys have the 7 of Pentacles and the 3 of Thread, Knot, Promises, Bonds, and Remembering. So let's start with the 7 of Pentacles here. You guys have really been putting in the effort and the hard work on something lately. And for many of you, this could just be your own self-care, self-image, just your own life. You've really been putting a lot of effort, doing a lot of healing, and this has been a theme throughout all 3 piles. So if you were directed to 1 or 2, select pile 1 or 2 as well, there may be additional messages of healing and guidance for you in those. But what I'm really seeing here is the cloud is just starting to move away from the sun, which lets you know your hard work is about to pay off. She's starting to feel the fruits of her labor, even if she's only, in the regular depiction of this from Rider-Waite, the person is watching their crops grow. Even if you're just kind of out watering your garden, pulling off the dead leaves, and maybe grazing on a few ripe raspberries, like that's what it feels like. You're starting to see a little bit of benefit from all your hard work, love, and care in your own life and in the lives of other people that you are associated with, and also in your career, or this idea, this beautiful creative idea that some of you are really cultivating and loving and guiding this week. With this 3 of Thread, Knot, this is all about promises, bonds, and remembrance. And I am getting a bit of a 6 of Cups vibes with this. It feels to me like you may be doing a bit of soul searching and just kind of remembering the past, looking back with all the hard work you've been doing, just to kind of see how far you've come. And at times I think it's really good for us to check in to see just how far we've come, because we're always in the thick of whatever it is we have going on in life, that we don't always really look back and see, wow, I've come so far from where I started. So you guys may be really remembering way back when you didn't have anything, and you're seeing how, wow, I really have come a long way in my life. But many of you are this week really working on your bonds or your promises that you have with other people, or for or to other people. Just really honoring your commitments. That's what I just heard. So some of you may be toiling away and doing something that you promised someone you would do. Even if you're not like 100% excited about it, you're still like, well, I said I would do that, so I'm going to do it this week. So it might be a bit of a housekeeping week where you're literally doing some housework, or you're meeting with a friend, even if you think, well, I'm really busy, I have all this stuff going on. But you're going to find that meeting with that friend or having that conversation with that loved one is like a breath of fresh air. It's something you really needed, but you didn't even realize you needed that energy until you are walking away from the person or hanging up the phone. Sorry, as I said phone, my phone went crazy. So that's just instant validation for some of you that maybe you're having a really heart-to-heart conversation with someone on the phone or in person, that when you hang up with that person, you're like, wow, I really needed that. That was so good for my soul. Let's find out what else you can expect for the week ahead. Okay, yeah, I love this. And I don't look at the cards before we get started. I love to be surprised. Normally I will deal out the weekly readings, and I kind of wish I did now, but I'm doing something a little bit different with my camera angles and thought, well, that just might be too much to try to shuffle on camera, do my different camera angles and all of that. But I wished I would have now, but this home card, maybe you are tidying up your home, really doing some home improvement or making plans to do such. Or maybe you've been on a home improvement journey for quite a while and you're like, there's no light at the end of the tunnel. But there really is. You can look back at all the projects you've done around your home or in your life or with yourself and see how far you've come. It's beautiful. We do have a crow up here in the trees. I'm really being drawn to that. So maybe you will have a crow spirit visit you, or just crow symbology, maybe even raven. They are very closely connected, whichever one resonates most for you. But you may be spending a lot of time at home, like I said, just kind of crossing things off that to-do list, getting things done, and all of that. But also we have the blue card, communication and inner truth. So maybe that heart-to-heart conversation some of you are having. I love how this all lines up. I love it. Maybe that heart-to-heart conversation is having to do with your inner truth, communicating how you feel about something or someone to someone. It feels really good though, very supported, and you may even be getting spiritual communication from your higher self, your guides, your angels, your crossed over loved ones, or just the spirit realm, just feeling very connected to spirit. And some of you that have been on this spiritual journey for a while may have felt really stagnant in your spiritual practices, or like really nothing exciting is going on in your spiritual life, but this is going to be the week you see it really paying off and seeing how far you've come. Especially those who maybe are doing meditation, maybe you're realizing you can go longer and longer and longer in meditation, and where when you first started it was really hard to even sit still for 30 seconds and not just be bombarded with thoughts and just really fidgety and everything. You're really going to see things paying off in the realm of communication. For some of you, this could be communicating or speaking your truth to a crush or a loved one about your true feelings for them, or your own inner truth about yourself, and just kind of coming out of a spiritual closet or a sexual orientation closet, or just really letting people in, being more vulnerable. That's really what I'm seeing. But your self-care message this week is all about elevate support. Yes, you absolutely do have that support from the people that care about you, from the spirit realm, your guides, angels, your crossed over loved ones. You really do have that support, and you're really going to be feeling it this week, because the knot here, you're feeling the support. This is your higher self, this is your, soul family members that are incarnated, and then this is spirit. It's like you're creating a knot where that bond cannot be broken between everybody involved. You're just deepening bonds through communicating your own inner truth, and it's really beautiful. You're elevating, you're leveling up your bonds, your communication, things around your home, things that you've been healing. You're really leveling up and elevating to a whole new level. And you do, remember, have the support of those around you, your higher self, and spirit. Very beautiful week where you're really just feeling cozy, comfy cozy in the skin that you're in as well. The number 35 here is indicating to me that you are just continuing to take action in the direction of your dreams, and you're going to see financial abundance play out in your life this week and in the coming weeks as a result of all this healing, all this work that you've put into projects, at work, into yourself, whatever it is that resonates for you. You're going to start seeing the fruits of your labor pay off, but keep taking those actions in the direction that you want to go, because it's really going to pay off, you guys. Okay, let's get our final message for my couples and singles in love. And what a beautiful image. I don't think I've ever drawn this card from this deck since I've recently gotten it, but let's go ahead and read it. It says, when it comes to matters of the heart, there is no right or wrong. Every choice you make expands your understanding of life and love. And I think that really pairs well with that inner truth and knowing you're supported no matter what decision you make or don't make. You are supported. So like it says here, when it comes to matters of the heart, there's no right or wrong choice. So for my couples, whatever you choose to do, to stay, to walk away, to go on a vacation, whatever choices it is you're making in your love life this week, just know they are the right choice for you and your partner. There are no wrong decisions this week. And as a result of you just feeling that inner truth of yourself, you're going to be making these right decisions for you. They're really going to be like a breath of fresh air and really help level up, elevate that relationship. For my singles, this is just revealing that truth of who you are and what it is you didn't make a wrong choice breaking up with that person. That happened for a reason. Or anything that had transpired, sorry, that's just confirmation when my phone does that. Anything that had transpired in your past, it helped you elevate yourself. The choices you made, the directions you went in, it really expanded your understanding of love. So any past relationship that you still resent the person or you're mad at the person, instead of being mad and focusing on how much they hurt you or did you wrong, focus on what lessons they taught you and the fact that you'll probably never make those mistakes again because you experienced that, and that's something you don't want to experience again. So you can lovingly thank that person and then release them, do that healing. And as a result, you'll be taking action in a beautiful new direction in your love life. Some of you may even be meeting someone new with this card popping out. So you will have to let me know if that is you this week. But I think that's all I'm seeing for you, Group 3. But you will have to let me know below what you thought and if it resonated. And as always, you guys, thanks again so much for all of your beautiful likes, comments, shares, subscribes, and all the things. And I really, truly do hope to see you right here back at the Done Creative. All right, have a beautiful week. Bye.